tonight to deal with, and we've got one more match for you guys. We got Gentle Paws versus Kitten Corp to round out the night. Interesting matchup based off what we saw a few weeks ago in week number 1, Aerolax.
Yeah, and this is going to be very, very intriguing to see because both of these teams have had so much more time to just kind of just work on their team chemistry, and this rematch is going to be very, very interesting to see.
Yeah, for sure. Now, if you guys remember from week number 1, Kitten Corp did take that series in a Game 5 overtime goal. It was that close, guys. 1 goal as the differential at the end of the day to allow Kitten Corp to take that. But that was also with a totally different roster. So let's talk about the new Kitten Corp roster that we are here with today. Only one team member has changed on it, however. We still have Sharky, we still have Teo, but now we have Docky introduced to the squad. And Docky being a much more aggressive player than their old player in Bloomy. And I think that is going to cause some problems for Gentle Paws here, Aerolax.
Yeah, honestly, it will, because Gentle Paws, as we know, is fairly defensive team, and Kitten Corp is very, very offensive, and that is going to be interesting to see that clash going into this.
Yeah, and for everybody asking, it's not a new member to the league or anything. Docky's been with them for a little while. However, Gentle Paws has not played against this squad before, and I'm definitely excited to see what they bring to the table here. Gentle Paws, we'll go ahead and talk about them real quick while we have them on the forefront of the brain, consists of factual data, fire streak, and static. And these guys have been very middle of the field, I would say. They've had some really good games. They've had some really poor games. However, they are known as a defensive team, and that is definitely going to plague them a little bit in this Kitten Corp matchup.
Yes, however, I do have a tiny bit of insider knowledge. Gentle Paws has been working on their playstyle, specifically in being more aggressive, and personally I feel they're doing very, very well with that, and that is going to be a massive change-up going against this Kitten Corp team, because going up against this Kitten Corp team, who is a very, very offensive-based team, getting up that offense of their own is going to be crucial if they want a chance in taking this series.
I have to agree with you, and I mean, looking at both of these teams, rotations are going to be very crucial. That's coming out from Firestreak Fox here. You're really going to have to have your rotation set and locked in from the start of the game, and that makes me kind of wonder if we're going to see a little bit of aggressive demoing coming out from either of these teams, as just having one person out of rotation could spell misfortune for either side going into this one. But I also have some insider information that Sharky Boy, in particular, has been playing some of the best Rocket League that he has been playing in a long while, and I expect to see him up in the air going over the entire defense of Gentle Paws multiple times this series. So is that going to be something that Gentle Paws, as a mainly defensive team, is going to be able to deal with the absolute aggression that is going to be Sharky Boy and Kitten Corp as a whole?
Yeah, and we shall see how this goes, but personally, because I know you're probably going to bring it to predictions, but I'm going to beat you to the punch there. Going into this, Kitten Corp versus Gentle Paws, I know that Kitten Corp is very, very aggressive overall, very, very offense-based, but Gentle Paws just really has that defense on lock. Every single player pretty much being even in saves, and knowing that they're now starting to work on being a bit more aggressive, I feel like going into this they're going to be a lot more well-rounded of a team than Kitten Corp, which is why I'm going to give the edge to Gentle Paws.
All right, so we've got a vote up here for Gentle Paws. This is a really close series between both of these teams. As we said in week 1, it was only one OT goal away from both of these teams' victory. I expect something similar to happen here. However, I think I have to give the edge to the previous winners, Kitten Corp, as Joshi has been doing so well. I think the addition of Daki onto the roster is going to put up a little bit more of an aggressive playstyle that they already had a hard time dealing with for Gentle Paws back in week 1. This is just going to make it so much more difficult putting a shooter on like Daki, and Teo has been doing extremely well since they joined back onto the squad in, I think, week 5, getting that win against Black Bunny Gaming, and I think they're just going to ride off the momentum of that and try to bring themselves another win here in week number 6. But guys, there's not much more to be said except to let these players get on the pitch and play their game. And for the final match of the day, guys, we have Gentle Paws versus Kitten Corp. We're going to see exactly which team can bring more offensive pressure, as both teams have been working very well on that. Let's see which team has done it better going into this match. And we immediately get started with game number 1 here, as Static is going to win that kickoff immediately. And oh my gosh, that Rocket League is loud. So let me go ahead and turn that down for you guys so you can hear us just a little bit talking about how this game is going to go down. But Daki looking for the first shot, and it's going to be stopped immediately by Firestreak. And once again, we're already seeing Gentle Paws playing on the defensive line. And we're going to have to see them push forward, which they might have in this situation. Factual Data with the shot, again, going to be blocked out. And so far, equal chances for both teams. And as the game just started, I assume nerves and trying to get into the groove of things is going to be on both of these teams' minds. We're just going to have to see which team can do it a little bit better, as the pass from Gentle Paws is going to be stopped out by Daki. Sharky will be up in aggression, trying to put that across the corner, and Sharky immediately going up for this one. A very fast read coming out from him as he tries to dunk Firestreak, not able to get there, but Daki will be in the back line. A minute 15 seconds just about passed, and we remain tied in this first game of this series.
Yeah, but honestly, we're seeing sort of even pressure coming out from both teams here. Gentle Paws is really just bringing out that pressure on this Kitten Corp defense, but Kitten Corp, I feel, just have practiced it a little bit more and are getting a lot more good opportunities on net. But Gentle Paws, once again, very, very defensive team, and they are working their magic on that back line and are just not letting anything through. And that is allowing them a lot of chances here, as Factual Data is going to try and put this one up. Goes for the bump on Daki. Firestreak tries for the shot. Static is there, but Sharky is going to clear that one away. Tries to take possession, but Static is going to cut that one off. And now a bit of a double commit. We're seeing a couple double commits from Gentle Paws, but that's most definitely just them trying to just figure out how to be so offensive, especially against this team of Kitten Corp. Now Sharky trying to get this one center. Static is going to take control here, puts it over to the corner, but is going to get beat to the boost here. Instead goes for a bump. It's going to go past Sharky, but Teo is going to clear that one out. Sadly, no one from Gentle Paws was there to just put that one away, and now Firestreak over to the pass with Static, but Sharky is going to clear that one away. Teo trying to get this one out. Factual keeping it in the danger zone for Kitten Corp, but Daki clearing that one away, and Kitten Corp survives that onslaught of attacks there.
And I love what I'm starting to see from Gentle Paws here. You can tell that they've been working on that aggressive game, and it has been helping them a lot with their midfield challenges in particular. Now we're going to have to see if they can get out of their own side and bring back some of that defensiveness that they are known for. They do seem to do that just there. Static looking for a touch here. Anybody going to be up? It's going to be Factual Data, but Daki does have the challenge. Sharky will be there quick, and Firestreak just has to play that on the ground and hope that it doesn't bump past them. Now Static with a long clear. Daki will have possession, but Static is there, but no boost in the tank. Means he has to pass it out to a teammate, and that's something that we're seeing a lot in this game number 1. Static just not having enough boost to capitalize on the play. However, this big demo is giving an open clear. Sharky can't get there on time, and Gentle Paws take the first goal.
Yeah, and knowing the new update that was happening, Sharky knew where he was going to spawn and was able to turn very quickly for that, but just wasn't able to get enough height to get a touch on that. And Gentle Paws is going to take that first goal, and with a minute 20 left on the clock here, Kitten Corp is going to have to try and find something in order to stay in this game 1. But even if they lose this game 1, they still have the rest of the series to come back. However, they are looking to try and take this game 1, putting on a lot of pressure on this Gentle Paws net. But we see a double commit in the air. Very unfortunate, and Kitten Corp is going to have to retreat back and try and set something else up. Static with the long shot, but once again a save from Sharky. Now trying to get this one mid. Daki's going to be up, but is not going to get the read, and Static puts it over Teo. And now we only have Sharky in the back line, is going to clear this one out. Factual gets a great dunk, but Daki cleared this one out. Now Static gonna have to get a close touch here. It's a bit high, that's gonna allow Teo to be there, but Daki is not able to get the touch. Sharky misses the shot, but no one's there to take the shot. Firestreak is a bit too far, Factual leaving that for him. But now almost an own goal from Teo here. And as we reach 20 seconds, Kitten Corp is gonna have to find something, but a bit of a bump, team bump there from Kitten Corp. And it seems like they're sort of faltering under the pressure. Teo, the names are confusing me, but Sharky is able to put that one past, and Kitten Corp has tied this one up with only 7 seconds left.
And Teo almost had a shot of their own right there, but wasn't able to get to the ball in time. However, did pick up that corner boost and did get that pass out, and Sharky Boy, knowing exactly where they needed to put that to get past the defense, they're going to see if they can get one more, as they just don't seem to land that one. Now Teo gonna play this one back, and we are gonna go to OT in this game number 1. And Gentle Paws gonna think that this might have gotten stolen from them if Kitten Corp end up winning this game. Now Sharky looking for the touch, but not able to find the read. Daki is trying to get some bumps on Firestreak, but Firestreak does play that well. Backflips that into his own corner and keeps it away from any goal scoring opportunities. Now Static with possession can't get past Sharky, and this is a very dangerous part of the field for Gentle Paws to be in. You can see the boost totals dwindling as the ball goes in front of the net. No one there from Kitten Corp to capitalize, and Gentle Paws need to get it out of their side rather quickly. Static is able to do that, but uses all of his boost in the process. Factual data, not able to get a touch, and Sharky Boy just gonna be allowed to clear this one out. And Firestreak not gonna get the 50 that they want on that ball. So now Sharky trying to take it for himself. Doggy double commits, and Factual data will have this out, but Teo was right there. Static doesn't have a lot of boost. They're watching to make sure that no shot goes in, but we're just seeing tons of Kitten Corp pressure, and Gentle Paws need a way to break this.
Indeed they do, and it seems like they're sort of starting to panic on the defense here as the boost is starting to slowly run dry. As Firestreak tries to go up for that, but once again doesn't have the boost, has to opt to go for the boost here. But that's going to allow that ball to just creep slowly towards their net, but it's going to be cleared out. Now Static with the redirect, Sharky is going to put this one over to the corner, but Firestreak is just going to collect this, tries to get it over, Sharky commits, and now Teo has to try and get this out. Factual puts it off the back wall, Daki is going to be there. Now Static trying for the midfield pass, Factual tries to keep it close, Static is going to be there to try and put this one mid. And now Teo with a massive clear upfield. Sharky is going to be there, but doesn't get the right touch. It's going to allow Firestreak to turn this one around. Daki with the immediate challenge, once again showing just so much pressure as we reach 2 minutes into this overtime in game 1. It's already looking to be a very intense series, but we're seeing just a bit of double commits coming out from both teams. As Factual is going to put this one off. A backflip from Daki, and Static is going to put that one in, and Gentle Paws is going to take game 1.
And unfortunate for Daki, they have the read right there. Just an easy touch out, but accidentally backflips it. And Gentle Paws gonna take that game number 1. And as you said, if every single game is as close as this one, we are in for a hell of a series. That was incredible from both teams, but it just seems that Gentle Paws had the upper hand at the end there, even though Kitten Corp was on the attack most of that OT.
Honestly, yeah, but General Paws was really making the most of the pressure that they found there, but once again, just beautiful defense from both sides, and honestly, nearly every single goal was scored from just like breakaways or just exceeding pressure from both teams. And man, this was such a close game, and honestly, just solely for entertainment value, I hope that all the games are this close.
For sure, and all these guys are already ready to get into the next one, so we're going to be going straight in here. As they were trying to figure out if they needed to join the game or not, but yeah, you're good, guys. Go ahead and join as we get into game number 2. Ignore that scoreboard for just a second as we get into that, but Gentle Paws taking that first game, and that's going to be momentum on their side. We're going to have to see how they use this to work around the Kitten Corp defense here. As for Kitten Corp, just a few too many mistakes on that back end leading to those goals being scored. They're really going to have to fix up their defensive rotation if they want to take this, and also fix a little bit of the accuracy that we weren't able to see from them going in from game 1. Now, in game 2, they're probably going to be a lot more sharp and focused as Daki looks for the shot, but it's going to be high. And Teo not quite able to find the touch. And I'm starting to wonder if we're seeing a little bit of a over-reliance on Sharky, kind of like we see with Pads from Floof Crew here. As it does seem like Sharky does have most of the pressure on the ball for most of these offensive moves forward.
We might be seeing that as, once again, Sharky being a very, very fast player, and that might just be the team chemistry that has formed over this time, as Sharky, trying to take control of this, doesn't have the boost to do so. And now with the shot, Sharky is going to put that one in off the pass from Daki. A very, very good shot there, but as we were saying, possibly a tiny bit of over-reliance on Sharky. Personally, I don't entirely see that, but we shall see how that goes going forward in this game. As Gentle Paws are trying to get a win on that kickoff, it's going to be very, very awkward. A double commit from Kitten Corp. It's going to be popping high. Factual with a very crucial save, but Sharky's still there. It's going to go off the crossbar, and Factual is going to have to pop this one high. He does. And now Gentle Paws just immediately has so much pressure on the Kitten Corp net. Fire Streak trying to keep this one in their zone here. Sharky trying to put this one mid. Teo putting it high. Daki is not going to get the read, which is going to allow Sharky to just pop that one high. Doesn't have that read either. And now Factual just going to try and push this one down. He's going to go straight to Daki, who doesn't have boost. Pops it up for Sharky. Now Static with a massive beat. Factual is going to have to try and be here. Has 0 boost in the 1v1 situation, but is able to get that corner. But now Kitten Corp getting some pressure here. Fire Streak clearing that one out. And now Sharky is going to have to try and play this one slow. It's going to go out, and Static's going to read that pinch perfectly and puts that one in, and Gentle Paws ties up the game.
And you can see a little bit of an overcommit from Teo on the back line there, expecting that ball to bounce out past Static, but Static having an excellent read on where the 50 went there to tie this up, and that's just what I've been saying from Gentle Paws. Has looked really good. The reads on the attacking third have been a lot more aggressive, focused, and their defense is still staying as top-notch as it's needed to. However, you can't give Sharky Boy that kind of space or he's just going to put it in the back of your net. Heyo gets an excellent pass out. Static doesn't have any boost. He tries to the save, but Fire Streak and Factual just not in the right position there, and Sharky knows exactly where to put that ball every single time to get the lead back for Kitten Corp.
And that was just an amazing shot there, putting Kitten Corp back in the lead here, but Gentle Paws looking to take that right back as Static is going to slot one in off of the kickoff here. Gentle Paws tying it up once again off the shot from Static. Static has been really popping off with these shots lately, and we're really seeing the pressure from Gentle Paws, and it is really throwing off Kitten Corp, which is very, very interesting to see. And as you said, Fade, Gentle Paws just keeping their defense, but adding in that pressure, and it is serving them very, very well. As we see here on the defense here, just a bit of a kerfuffle there, and Teo, the names are confusing here, is going to put that one in, and Kitten Corp is once again in the lead. The shots are just going back and forth between these teams.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It seemed to be such a slow game to start, but suddenly goal after goal after goal, and now Gentle Paws gonna be looking for one more as Docky misses that, and there was a chance for Gentle Paws, but no one was up for it, and they're gonna want that one back. As Actual Data has to save one on their own net. Now a demo coming out on Docky, and Yuki is gonna fall in, and Factual Data gets credited for that goal. We remain tied again, and I love what we're seeing out of the Kitten Corp offense, but those demos are just so strong from Gentle Paws, and Kitten Corp is going to need to figure out what they need to do on defense to keep that goal line clear. If they're not able to do that, they're not going to be able to win this game, as Gentle Paws seem to just keep coming back time and time again. Now another shot from Sharky, but this one's going to be wide, and Teo has it over to the side, but it's going to be stopped. Looking for a demo on the back line. Sharky gonna take possession. Moves over to Docky. The touch, not quite there for them. And Firestreak gonna just try and put this past one. Can't quite do it. Static gets the 50. Another 50, and Sharky must have been going to the gym recently, because he does not let that ball move an inch. Now Factual Data sniping Docky out of the air. The shot coming in from Teo, but it's gonna be wide, and a minute remaining. Counts down as Sharky looks for the flip reset shot. Lots of Kitten Corp pressure. Another shot going near, and it's going to be Teo who's beating out the Gentle Paw defense.
And that was just so much unrelenting pressure from Kitten Corp. We see Sharky just jumping out of the goal and just popping that one off the backboard for Teo to put in. And that's the pressure that we know from this Kitten Corp team. And they're going to have to just keep using it, because it serves them very, very well. But Gentle Paws, once again, their defense is top-notch, and even with that pressure, it is very, very difficult to get by them. So Kitten Corp is just going to have to try and wear down that defense as much as possible going further. But with 30 seconds left, Kitten Corp might be looking to take this game, but Gentle Paws is not going to allow that, as Static puts one in. Sharky is not able to get there, has 0 boost for that save. And once again, Static just scoring so many goals this game, just really just being the breadwinner for the team, tying that one up once again. And with 22 seconds left, we might be going to overtime. But if history is to repeat itself, it's always been Kitten Corp scoring and Gentle Paws answering. But the issue is you can't answer back if it's an overtime goal. But Gentle Paws is looking to take this one. Static with the flick. Sharky is going to clear this one out. Now Firestreak trying to put this one mid. Gets a soft touch, but able to get it by. And now Factual popping that one up. It's going to be down. No, it's not. Teo keeping this one up. Going to try and for the read. Sharky puts it mid, and it's going to drop. And we have overtime in game 2.
A second overtime already. You can tell how close these teams are, but you're right. You cannot have a comeback goal in an OT. For Gentle Paws, they have to make sure that they're the ones on offense here. They're the ones putting this attack in, and they might have a chance here as they get it over one. Sharky is there, but Static gets it over. Is anyone there? It's Docky, and they've almost own goal that, but put it off of their own crossbar. Now Teo will be able to clear this one out. Static will be there, and Teo demoed on the back line. Stack looking for the read, and not able to find it. I don't think anybody on the Kitten Corp defense knew that one was coming. And now Docky with a crucial touch out towards the midfield. Firestreak gonna have this one, and you just gotta see which team is going to have the first defensive mistake. And usually, I would give this to Kitten Corp, but Gentle Paws, as long as they can keep this attack going, we have been seeing far more defensive mistakes coming out from Kitten Corp. Therefore, I give Gentle Paws the go-ahead on this, and there might be one right there, but Sharky will remain in control of this ball. Firestreak Does get it past the rest of the defense, though. It's an open net, and no one able to capitalize before the rest of Kitten Corp get back.
Yeah, now a massive clear out. Kitten Corp once again putting on so much pressure, and Daki is going to slot that one in. Kitten Corp answers in the series. We are now 1-1 going into game 3 off of that pass from Sharky and a beautiful shot from Daki. Firestreak just not able to get up in time for that.
And everybody on that field expecting Sharky to go for that touch ends up not going for it, goes for the pass instead, and no one is ready for the straight shot from Daki, which was crucial coming from Daki, who has not been performing just as much as we expected in this game series so far, but did come up with that clutch moment to tie up the game. And what a game it was. As we'll take a look at game number 2 here, guys, and just back and forth between each team here.
Yeah, and I just want to point out, Static getting a hat trick in that game, scoring 3 of the 4 goals for Gentle Paws. An outstanding performance from him, just putting on so much pressure on that Kitten Corp net and just slotting those shots in when they needed to. But sadly, they were just not able to get enough pressure into that overtime, and Kitten Corp was just able to slot it in for that 5th goal. And that was just such a close game. Once again, both games so far have gone into overtime, and if that keeps up, this is going to be just such a close series.
For sure. It's definitely exciting to see, and we are just waiting for the players. They took a quick bathroom break, but they're going to be right back, and then we'll get straight into the game number 3, guys. And anyone's series to take, but this game is going to be so important for whoever wins this going to match point. And I'm very excited to see how these guys play, because it looks like each team is playing at the top of their game this week, and you just love to see this excellent Rocket League.
Yeah, as I always say, I'm ready for exciting Rocket League, and we are indeed seeing that as we go into game 3 here.
Possibly.
So far, having some issues.
Oh, okay. Maybe, I think we have a server reset coming. That ping might have been too rough. Yeah, they want a server reset. We'll say, some people were saying it was a good server, but some were saying, Static's over here saying it was too good for Joshy, we needed a better server. So, we'll get back on there, and let these guys get going. Hopefully it's a good server for everybody. It looks like a good server for everybody. Sharky Boy and Firestreak literally having the same exact ping for a second there.
But anyway, here we go into game 3. Personally, I'm hoping that this one is also an overtime, because overtimes are always so very exciting. But Kitten Corp looking to try and just open the scoreline here, getting on so much pressure. Static being the only one back here, but is able to get it by. Now Sharky trying to put this one up, gets the reset over Factual, but Firestreak is there. And now a bit of miscommunication there, but Sharky is able to get back in time for that save. Very, very crucial save there. And now Kitten Corp on the offensive here. Firestreak is going to clear this one out. It's only Teo back, but Teo is able to get that. Firestreak not getting the flick that they wanted. And now Teo going for demos here, but Static is just going to take control of this ball, try and get it around. Goes around Daki, and now Sharky, just full boost in the back line, is going to get that challenge. And now immediately turning it into a shot. And Teo almost there. Daki tries for the shot, but it's not going to be there. Sharky trying for the shot, but Firestreak clearing this one out. We're seeing just so much back and forth from these teams. Just same as we saw last time. And now a demo, but it's not going to connect. Now Daki with the shot, and what a beautiful shot that was. Sharky passing that mid, and Daki just rotating out, is able to get the doink and just putting that one right into the net.
And Static just not able to get to that ball on time. The offensive pressure of Kitten Corp proving to be a little bit too much in that exchange. And here we are again with Paws having to answer back to Kitten Corp. And if we keep seeing more of that, it seems like Kitten Corp will just have an easy time to take this series. But Paws is not going to go out without a fight. Firestreak does get that challenge, but Static having to wait back there. Sharky did have possession, will get that boost, but demoed in the process, and that is huge for Paws. However, not huge enough to allow a movement out, and you can see Daki immediately taking that boost, but Teo not able to get the touch on the ball. But you can see a lot of Paws kind of just throwing themselves at the ball and not hitting it. Meanwhile, Kitten Corp remaining in possession of this ball for an extended period of time, and Paws is going to need to try and fix something in their rotations to try and get more possession of this ball in particular. They're not going to be able to score if they can't find the other side of the field, and it doesn't look like Kitten Corp is going to relent on any of this pressure. Sharky gets another win over to the corner, and past factual data, Firestreak has to go up. Static with no boost is the last line of defense, and now no boost on anybody but Static as Daki tries to move this one forward.
Yeah, and as you were saying, Paws is starting to just kind of throw themselves at the ball. They, from my personal opinion, they really need to work on their non-committal pressure, which, for those that don't know, is just being able to pressure the ball without committing yourself too far out of the play. And that seems to be the one thing that they're struggling with, as they're committing fully for nearly every shot that they go for, which is allowing Kitten Corp to get out of dangerous situations. And Paws is just going to have to try and just fix that going forward here. But as I say that, Paws now trying to get some offense here. Kitten Corp trying for the shot. Sharky off the ceiling, but not able to get there. And now Factual has control of this, goes for the flick. It's going to be nearly over Daki. Daki getting a crucial touch, and Sharky putting this one over. Now just one to beat. Hits it over. Firestreak is not up, and Kitten Corp puts in a second one.
And that's an excellent shot by Sharky, knowing there's only one left to beat. Looks like he misses the first touch and he's awkward on it, but actually positions Car in just a way to pop it over the defender who he knew was going to jump. And Sharky bringing some of that GC3 close to SSL knowledge to the field. However, not going to help in this situation. Factual Data is going to get the goal and cut the lead in half as Paws get there first.
Yeah, and here we just saw just a little bit of a scramble. Sharky possibly overcommitting a bit for that, and then opting to go for the squishy save, but just isn't close enough there. And just an unfortunate position to be in, but Kitten Corp looking to take their lead right back as Daki putting this one down, but Sharky isn't able to get there. Now Factual trying to turn this one around, but Sharky trying to put that one on net. Static is going to clear this one out, and now Daki very awkward here, tries to get a second touch. Factual is going to clear this one down. Now Sharky is taking control in front of his own net. He's going to just miss that touch, but Teo is going to bail him out here. Very, very crucial save there. And now Kitten Corp is looking to be in a very good position here. Coming up on 30 seconds left. Paws is going to have to find something quick if they want to stay in this and not let Kitten Corp go to match point.
That's going to be very hard without any boost. Static, the only one in the back. Sharky looks for the touch. It's going to be a low shot from Daki, and that's going to be the nail in the coffin, guys. Kitten Corp looking to take game number 3 and go to match point, and honestly, it's just really a possession game at this point, and I think Paws are looking really good on the offensive side. However, their possession game has been very much lacking, and they're really going to have to fix that up if they want to get back into the series. Now another miss coming out. Static over to Firestreak looking for the shot. It's off to the side, and we're going to be ending this one in heartbreak for Paws fans as Kitten Corp take game number 3.
And this was the first game that honestly wasn't as close as the other two. Kitten Corp winning that 3-1, and it seems like Kitten Corp is starting to just really get up the pressure that they need in order to get past the Gentle Paws defense.
And you can see that save from Sharky starting it out, but it's just been a lot of very aggressive play that we know Kitten Corp is known for, but it's also the demos on the back line, the boost steals on each corner, and just the know of how Gentle Paws plays and how to cut them out of any sort of attack that's really doing the best for Kitten Corp here, as you can see right there in those replays. And I mean, for Gentle Paws, something that I'm really noticing is that they're giving Kitten Corp way too much time on the ball to do what they want with it. They're not really kind of cutting out anybody in the midfield, and everything is coming from their own side. Maybe if they need to start faking a little bit more, maybe they need to just start challenging more in the air. They got to figure out something, because Kitten Corp with one more win will take this series. And Gentle Paws definitely won a Game 5 here.
Yeah, but this is a very, very crucial game for both teams here. Gentle Paws looking to take this in 4. No, sorry. Kitten Corp looking to take this in 4. Gentle Paws looking to force a Game 5. And we shall see who gets it, but it looks like it's going to be Kitten Corp, as Sharky is going to put that one in off of a slight miss from Teo. 5 seconds in, and Kitten Corp has already gotten this first goal.
An unfortunate positioning from Gentle Paws there is going to allow that to go in off of that kickoff. And that's definitely not what you want to see from the Gentle Paw fans. You're going to be throwing those emotes out in chat, rooting for that team to get this comeback. But it always seems like Gentle Paws are on a bit of the back foot. However, a double commit might change that. Up towards the center, no one there. Someone was there for the save, but it only goes as far as Factual, and he does get the shot. What an insane angle.
What just happened? Factual just popping that off the crossbar and somehow gets the read and just slots that in the top right. I just don't know what happened there, but Gentle Paws is going to take it, even if it was the weirdest goal ever. But now we are tied up with only 30 seconds gone, and now Gentle Paws trying to get more pressure here as Static popped it up, puts it on target, and Daki is not in the right position to get there, and Static is going to put Gentle Paws up 2-1. Only 45 seconds have passed, and this is looking to be a very high-scoring game.
And it looks like Gentle Paws is starting to find some weakness in Kitten Corp's defensive rotation once again. But the question is can they capitalize on it enough before Kitten Corp's offensive pressure ties up the game? As it's only a matter of how, not when or if, when it comes to this Kitten Corp squad, as Firestreak has to put that off top of his own side, and Factual Data with the save, but it's only going as far as Teo, who, as I said, is going to tie up this game.
Once again, so back and forth between these teams, but it is just so close. And I don't know about you, Fade, but I don't know who's going to take this, because Kitten Corp is looking very, very comfortable being on match point, but if this goes into Game 5, Kitten Corp has seemed to struggle a little bit in those Game 5s, but as I say that, Kitten Corp is going to slot that one in, Daki putting that under the defender, and now Gentle Paws is going to have to look for an answer back, because we still have 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock, which is plenty of time to come back. But Kitten Corp is going to be looking to up that lead just a tiny bit as Sharky comes off the ceiling, goes for the ground double, is not able to get it. Firestreak clearing that one out, but Teo putting that one mid. Daki with the top corner slot, and Static is just too low to get that. And Kitten Corp is now up 2 with 3 minutes 30 left on the clock.
And Gentle Paws fans are not going to be happy with that one. This is not the situation that you want to see this team in. When it's a one-goal game, Gentle Paws has been doing really good to bring that lead back as quick as possible. But 2 goals is a tough task for them, especially with the pressure that Kitten Corp has been putting on constantly. As Sharky looks for another pass down, Teo is there. Teo with the shot, and it's going to be 2-5. Kitten Corp is running away with this one.
Yeah, we're just seeing so much pressure on this Kitten Corp side. It kind of seems like Paws has gone back to their old playstyle of just purely playing defense, and that is not working in their favor. They're going to have to just go all out in this game 4 here, because if they lose this, they are going to lose the series. So they have nothing to lose. They're going to have to just go as fast as possible, just putting on so much pressure, and that looks like they're going to be doing that, but Factual is going to barely miss that. Static still trying to keep up the pressure. Teo gets the clear out. Now Daki trying to put this one away. Sharky putting that off the corner. Now Factual trying to get that mid, but that's just only going to go to Teo. 6-2 for Kitten Corp with half the game remaining. And Gentle Paws is going to have to figure something out very quick if they want to come back.
There's nothing that can describe this more than the phrase absolute heartbreak there. You saw, I think it was Factual Data, basically had an open net, but challenged it a little bit too early to put it into the bottom corner. And then off of that just comes a counterattack. And this, a 4-goal game, it's going to be extremely hard for anybody to make a comeback in. And when going up against this Kitten Corp squad, who has proven themselves to be so good at their offensive pressure, you think that this is probably GG's coming out for the squad. And another shot, as you saw earlier, just missed off of the side by Static. And you gotta wonder if maybe Kitten Corp has gotten into the head of Gentle Paws a little bit as this series has gone on. Daki just gonna have this over to the corner. They're just gonna play super defensive now. They only have to protect the goal from 4 goals for 1:45 left, and then they'll just take this series. There's not really too much needed from them. They don't need to go on to attack because there's no point besides getting up that goal differential. And Static gonna have this up. Factual Data keeps it out of the net. If you're Gentle Paws, you have to figure out a way to move forward so quickly, but there's no boost on any member, as I said that. And you can't really move forward with no boost, and the boost possession game from Kitten Corp has just been so strong this entire series. And it seems to be really to the detriment of Gentle Paws. They just can't seem to do anything when they do get to that attacking half of the field right now.
Yeah, but we might see a bit of a breath of hope. No, Daki is going to clear that one out, and with a minute left, still 4 goals down, it looks like Kitten Corp might be taking this one in 4. And that is very, very unfortunate to see, because Gentle Paws was just really just showing up there. They were really playing very well, but then this one game here just got out of hand, and they were just not able to come back from it.
Another shot coming out, but it's going to be stopped by Teo, who's just playing that backline defense. As I said before, there's nothing else these guys need to do. Sharky trying to put another one towards net. But you thought there was a chance for Gentle Paws. They looked really good in that first game, but just slowly it started falling apart. And Gentle Paws, while looking really good still, cannot best Kitten Corp in this one. Teo, it's my first slip up of the match. Teo gonna get that last one, and it's gonna be GG's as Kitten Corp going to be taking this series and moving further up in the standings. Gentle Paws gonna be looking at the drawing board for next week, seeing what they can do to try and get some more wins for their team.
Yeah, and I just want to point out in the chat, with the prediction, nobody thought that Kitten Corp would take this. It was 100% thought that Gentle Paws would win this, but Kitten Corp is going to take this in 4.